Hey TJ, I know it's still only been a few minutes since the fight ended, but any further reflections on what you said in the cage there?
Sucks, man. Sucks to have it stolen from you. You know, I worked my butt off. So much better than that, and it'd be nice to actually get the chance to show it. You know, it's a title fight. It's a champ versus champ fight, and you're gonna stop the fight like that? I'm in on a single leg. He says, "Hey, show me something." I said, "I'm okay. I'm on a single leg in a scramble." He stops punching. He's defending a single leg, and you're gonna stop the fight? It's just ridiculous, man. It's pretty pathetic that I have better knowledge than that ref.
So you just felt like, I mean, the other champion versus champion fights we've seen, clean knockouts, a corner stoppage. You just wanted the opportunity to, fight.
If I'm going to lose, I want to lose. I want to lose if I'm going to lose. Look, congratulations, Henry Cejudo. Awesome. Great job, man. Awesome. But you did not win. You did not win this fight. I am happy to accept defeat, but I did not lose. I was more rocked in the first Cody fight than that fight. I got clipped, hardly clipped behind the ear. And then a grown man's going to be shoving you. Of course you're going to be in a scramble. It's not like I could just stand up, another grown-ass man's on top of me. So yeah, man, I'm as you can tell, a little frustrated. This shit needs to happen again at flyweight. This is bullshit. I worked my ass off 12 weeks to get here, to be stolen from me in 30 seconds. You guys can see the fire. I'll fucking fight tomorrow. Excuse my language.
And everyone's going to say, the weight cut and everything, maybe did that have anything to do with maybe getting hurt a little easier? Do you rule all that out? Do you feel the same in the cage tonight as you did at 135?
I actually felt better. I have no excuses of why. I seriously did. I came in, I felt great, man. I felt really good. Like, energy levels were good. I felt like it was going to be fireworks for me tonight, just I had that feeling. But, you dealt a shitty card.
Do you think they would be willing to do the rematch at 125, or do you think the next step is likely to do it again?
If the UFC wants to make that shit right, it would be different if I went and lost. Yeah, sure, just do your title fight, 35s, give you your shot, but I did not lose. You got the UFC doctors down there saying, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. That was early. It would be different, too, if I got smoked and dropped in the Cody fight. I wouldn't even accept that victory from as Henry Cejudo. Yeah, of course, whatever, he's gonna be happy. He got the belt, he won, he gets the state champion. But how could you be happy with that victory? That wasn't a victory. They had a better chance of stopping the first Cody fight than that one. I got hit on the chin as hard as you can get hit. This one clipped me behind the ear. What happens when you get behind the ear? It's man, it's frustrating. Sorry.
TJ, it's interesting because we haven't had a chance to talk to Dana yet, so we still don't know what the future of the flyweight division is, right?
Yeah.
So there was a chance to get shuttered. Do you feel like, though, with this controversy and with the way this ended, that's enough to keep this whole division around so that you can get another shot at this title?
Sure, I hope so. Again, selfishly, but yes, man, this is not right. It's complete bullshit.
If for some reason it's not possible, if they say, listen, this was the last one, we're retiring it, do you accept that offer of saying, let's do it at 35 and put my bantamweight belt on the line?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty effing bitter right now, I'm pretty pissed off. I worked my ass off, bro. I'm about to fucking cry. I put in a lot of work. And I don't know, man. It's tough.
If, for whatever reason, they don't want to do it at flyweight, you might not want to do a bantamweight, would the thoughts you mentioned, Max Holloway at 45, is that still an option?
Look, man, I didn't even get to win this fight. How can I call out fucking Max Holloway now? That was the plan.
Hasn't stopped people in the past.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a fucking martial artist. I believe in being the best because you are the best, not because I can talk shit. I am the best fighter. Unfortunately, I did not get to prove that. It wouldn't be right. The same way as I don't think it'd be right to not have this fight at flyweight again. How could you watch that and just let that happen and not make it right? It's too much. This is my livelihood, man. This is how I feed my family. This is what I do for the future. This is my legacy. This is my name. I've said legacy 1,000 million times now this fight camp, and it just to be ripped out of my hands. Instantly standing up and asking the ref, what the hell? Yeah. I don't know, man.
Would you object if Kevin McDonald was your referee again?
Absolutely. Would any of you guys be happy of winning something that way? I mean, come on. It's ridiculous, man. Any other questions?
TJ, just real
Yeah.
quick. We saw Dana in the cage with you as well. What did he say to you after the fight?
He said, thank you for making the weight cut. You know, I mean, what can he say? I told him, yeah, this is bullshit, 12 weeks worth of work. I mean, I don't know. I'm very curious to what he's going to say. And all I can say is, come on, Dana. I worked my fucking ass off, man. I've gone through the ringer. I went through all the toughs. I've been in those fights. I've gotten my belt taken me from my cruise with a split decision, worked my ass off to get back to get that rematch. You know, I've been through the gauntlet, you know, and so just, you know, give me this chance. Give me this chance back.
And if you do get that chance back, you said it took you 12 weeks to get here.
Oh, my body's ready now. I'll fucking fight this week. I seriously, I'm not rocked whatsoever, anything. Like, I got, it's just frustrating. My body's ready to respond right away. It's ready to make the weight. I've done the work already. Obviously, the sooner the better, but I probably have a medical suspension that's some bullshit, you know, but I'm sure I can get cleared.
You've had a few setbacks in your career before, but would you say this is probably the most frustrating situation you've been in?
This is the worst. It sucked for the Cruz fight, you know, but at least I got my chance to do it. It wasn't snatched from a decision, like, well, someone made a horrible decision, but it wasn't just stopped by one referee, you know what I mean? And there was so much on the line for this, so much that could happen after this. My pound-for-pound spot, my record, like so much that could be happening now from this fight. I am leaps and bounds better than Henry Cejudo. I greatly believe that, but unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to prove it.
And Henry said we can do it again at 135. Would you rather do it at 125 than 135? Do you have any preference?
Yes, I would rather do it at 25s. Absolutely. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that until it got taken from me. I worked my ass off to do it. So I would actually like the opportunity. I was trying to become something that people don't get to do, you know, being a double champ. That was something I had my goal set on. And for not even getting the chance to do it, it just doesn't set well with me, man. There's no way you can sit back and watch that fight and just be okay with it. You know, hate me. Love me or hate me. You can't be okay with that. There's no way.
Thanks, CJ.
Yeah.
Since no one took the mic from me, one more question for you.
Yeah.
You didn't have a whole lot of time to really evaluate what Henry was offering. The fight ended really quickly. Did his speed throw you for any loops? Was he a little faster than you thought? Or
Maybe a little more aggressive out the go. You know, like usually not that aggressive, which would have been great if I would have got a chance to actually. His aggressiveness would have been great for me if I would have actually got to fight. You know, that'd be the only thing that kind of surprised me. You know, but yeah.
TJ, did you have an opportunity to speak to Henry after the fight? I know you said a few words, but anything substantial?
I just said congratulations. You know, I was competing against a man. You know, like good job, man. Like, but really deep down I'd be like, you really that happy? Yeah, how could you be that fucking happy over that win, you know? But obviously he did not lose his belt. He's going to feed his family, pay his bills, good for him. Like, be happy, yes. But I wouldn't be happy winning that way, that's for sure. I wouldn't call myself the champ. I wouldn't call myself a double champ winning that way. I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.